When was your last keeper moment? It's a question that our next guest says every parent should answer.
Connie Sokol is an author, presenter, and frequent guest on our show. We love her straight-from-the-heart advice and practical perspective for women and for moms. And Connie recently wrote an article titled, "When Was Your Last Keeper Moment?" The concept immediately grabbed our attention. The inspiration for this article actually came out of a less-than-ideal situation. Your family experienced a power outage.
Yes, it was pretty hilarious. Last winter, we live up in the mountains, so we're sitting down to dinner, just sitting down, and all of a sudden it went black, like cave black. And I'm thinking, you know, there's cougars and stuff up there. It's a little scary. But the kids totally dove in. They had a ball. They got the flashlights. They turned on the gas fireplace. We're playing cards by the little flashlight, and my teenage son's strumming on the guitar, and the dog snoring. And it was just, I remember just sitting there in the firelight and just looking around and thinking, this is a keeper moment. This is one of those. And then 30 minutes later, the lights came on and the magic was gone.
Darn it all.
Yeah.
How do you define a keeper moment? You use that phrase. What exactly is that?
For me, it's one of those moments I wish I could bottle. I feel it to my toes, and it kind of is one of those movie things, you know, when the movie kind of goes like that, like a Lord of the Rings moment, and I feel like, wow, this is meaningful. This matters. That's what a keeper moment is for me.
Well, and you've identified something interesting about these keeper moments. You say they require and demand all of our senses. How does that change the moment?
I think that's what makes it key, because we're going along and we're looking at our to-do list and we're furrow brow and we're getting things done. And then all of a sudden we have this moment that we feel and we see and we hear. And I feel like our senses are heightened, and that means everything is sort of magnified for a moment. And I think these only last like 30 seconds, a minute. It's really not very long, but you know you've been kind of touched or like seen something differently, or you look at someone differently. There's just that, all the senses are involved and it's layered.
Watch for the movie screen to pull out.
That's right.
Watch for the tinglies to happen. Everything's slow motions. That exactly is one of those keeper moments.
Well, we're going to continue this conversation. Connie's advice for being more aware of your own keeper moments when we come back.